Welcome people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma here and a little bit of change videos. As you know, it's a Christmas period and you're all doing stuff. I thought I'd throw a few different videos out here. So this is my movies of 2024. So yes, so this is all the movies that have kind of been announced that I'm actually interested into going to see at the cinema. I say I mainly keep this to movies that will be released on the big screen, and I like going to see them in that format. That is where I'm going. I know there are a few that will be released on streaming platforms, but I'm trying to keep away from them from now. So my first one, which is a rollover from 2023, as the movie was pushed back, it is Dune Part 2. So yes, this is the final film, or the second film in this set of movies. I believe it is the end movie for this Dune franchise. One was great. They took their time, the pacing and everything was really, really done well in my eyes. Obviously, I have seen the original, so I think the gap of learning all about the different House of Trays and stuff like that, and spice and everything else, when you have a little bit more of a context of what everything is, it makes it a little bit more better. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the first one. Looking forward to the second one, and hopefully it's just as good as the first one because it's a nice set to have. So that is the first film I'm looking forward to. There was another one which would have been the Thunderbolts movie for those superhero fans out there. They are my favourite team. That has been pushed back to 2025, so that won't be featured in this list. So number two is the second new Ghostbusters movie, Frozen Empire. So I really liked the new one, then bringing back Harold Ramis and everything else, and unfortunately, the director as well has passed, but his son obviously is going on to do the second one. I'm very intrigued what they do. It looks like this is a new story, a new kind of continuation of this franchise, and I look forward to seeing what they can do when you haven't got to link to all the previous incarnations and stuff. Something very fresh for the Ghostbusters movies, because even though they tried something with the ladies and it didn't work, it still had a few links to the previous movies. Whereas I'm glad to we've gone past the classic Ghostbusters franchise, we've linked to it, and now it's something new. What will the future hold for them? So there is that movie. The next one I have on my list is The Fall Guys. So this is quite an interesting one. I don't know if this is tied to the TV series. I've never really watched the TV series, but this is a new film. Obviously starring Ken himself. I can't remember what the other lady's name is now. John Krasinski's wife, Emily Blunt, that is her name. So she is a director. You have the stuntman. It kind of has a feel to me like Bullet Train did. I think it is from the same director of, and you kind of get that grasp. But it wasn't necessarily when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, actually, I'm quite intrigued with this. So I'm intrigued to see where this one is and where it goes. Obviously, we do have a trailer for it, so at least I can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So the next one is The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So I have seen some of the original movies. I do own the 96 version and the complete trilogy of the 2010 era. Loved Caesar, loved everything they did. I loved all three movies. Really, really well done. Obviously, this is now a new cast, a new heritage. This is, I believe, Caesar's son and the story afterwards. And I look forward to seeing where they go with this. I hope the first film does well. I do have my reservations because I know the third film didn't do that great, and with modern audiences, they may not appreciate another franchise coming in. But there we go. And then we go on to my next one. So my next one, this is one that they had rumoured and spoke about quite a lot, and it just went quiet for like a year or so. Any of those gaming fans will know what I'm talking about, and this is Borderlands. Yes, so I am a big Borderlands fan. I played all of the games except for the latest one. Me and my friend always play stuff. We've still got stuff to play now that we haven't just got around to playing. I do look forward to the live action version, how they do it, how the actors work, how it's going to look, because it's kind of computer cell drawn or captured in the games. So how that would translate to live action, I do not know. As I say, we've not really seen any clips or anything of it yet. So, but yeah, as a big game fan, I do look forward to that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. So then we go 6. So going the same bout as we did last time. There is obviously going to be a new Transformers movie, and this is Transformers 1. Supposedly this is linked to Cybertron. So I look forward to this, like with every year and for every Transformers movie. It comes around, I come in there with high hopes. Let's see how they do. Obviously, Rise of the Beast, I did rate it quite well, but I haven't had a chance to rewatch it, and they didn't really live up to what they could have done. But who knows? You've been given a lifeline here with Bumblebee. Let's hopefully not. Rise of the Beast wasn't enough to ruin it, and you will go further. Next one is the third movie in another franchise, The Quiet Place. This is A Quiet Place Day One. So this, I believe, is the first day of the attack, but seen from a different kind of perspective almost. Different people. I don't think this has any links to John Krasinski. He may be an executive producer. I've not seen that far into things. Obviously, I liked one and I really liked two. I liked what John did. How the story was going. I was really hoping this year, when I heard there was a new film, I thought it'd be a third one in it. They kind of finished off the story, but they're going a different route. Kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead. You had the main Walking Dead series, and then you got Fear the Walking Dead, which is the same day and timelines and link it up. Whether that's what they plan to do, make this a bigger universe, I don't know. I mean, it's a good concept, but I just don't want them to flog a dead horse. Keep milking it for all it's got. So there is that. So that is number 7. So then we get into number 8. So for you musical fans out there, one of the musicals I have seen in London is Wicked. So this is the story of Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, as she goes to like a university with Galinda, who is the Wicked Witch of the East, I think, the one all in white, or Fairy Godmother, and it's basically how she becomes the Wicked Witch of the West. Very, very good. If you've ever seen the musical and stuff, the music are very catchy and that. So I think they have they do have some of the original cast from the Broadway actually star in this, so I'm quite intrigued to see where they go. We haven't had I can't think, we've had a few musicals here and there, but we've not had anything massively popular, I think, since The Greatest Showman for 2019 maybe that was. So I do look forward to that Wicked. Hopefully it comes out, hopefully it's as good as I'm fit as a stage show and that, but who knows. And then my final one, so this is probably the biggest one I'm looking forward to based off everything that is out now, and that's why I've saved it till last, and this is Arthur the King. So anybody who hasn't seen this trailer but loves dogs, please go out and see this. See this trailer. This is loosely based on a true story. This is about starring Mark Wahlberg. This movie is. He plays a man. His team are doing kind of this cross-country assault course type thing, and he comes across a dog that kind of befriends him. They call him Arthur, and then he kind of helps them on this event. I don't know if they win it or not. I don't want to know that yet until I've seen the film. It comes out in March. But I love a good dog movie, and this looks like a great one. The dog looks fun and friendly, and it's ticking all my boxes, and that is probably my high one. And as it's March, I don't have that long to wait. Anyway, that has been the 9 movies that I'm looking forward to next year. Is there any movies that you guys are out there looking for? I know there's like the John Wick, the female one of that. We have Godzilla and Kong, a new one. I think Bad Boys 4 is scheduled to come out there unless these dates get mixed and that. Obviously, we have Marvel movies coming because they swap them around like anything. Let me know in the comments down below if there is something you're looking forward to, or are you looking forward to any of the ones I've said. Otherwise, I'll just have to see my screen time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.